Good afternoon, this is Colton with Bill Brothers Roofing and Solar doing a digital roof inspection here for a homeowner in the La Jolla area. We got flat sections of roof, we got a pitch section with flat concrete tile, and then we have a really compromised addition that has a flat roof on it as well. Getting on the roof here, we can see we got a gutter system going around. This is the garage section, we have a flat roofing material called the torch down. Modified bitumen torch down. It's very common for flat roofs. It's basically where you take these big sheets and you heat it up with a flamethrower underneath and roll it out. What happens to it, since it's a tar-based material, is over the years it gets heated up in the sun, and sometimes it actually starts to pull away from the edge of the roof. You can see it was originally probably out to there. Well, it's already pulling away kind of slightly here. What that does is pull this drip edge up and kind of keep water based on the roof. It looks like it's still in good condition. It's a lighter color, meaning that the granules haven't kind of dissipated. By granules, I mean these little rocks right here. Over the years, the black tar will show through more and more, and you'll get more granule loss. You always want to see a good amount of bleed out, because that's what creates the seams right here. You can see that, maybe over the years there was a patch job done right here, because you can see kind of a cross section done. Maybe it was just reinforcing a sensitive area where the seams didn't look that good. This section of the roof looks in good shape. The only thing I'm kind of worried about is this weird design right here. We have our pitched roof right here, a flat concrete tile actually pushing water into this trough. You can see the underlayment right here. This one's exposed to the sun, so it doesn't really look that good. Underlayment under these tiles I'll show in a bit here. But this is a section where it's definitely a sensitive section, because we're not draining water efficiently off the roof, right? It's coming from this section right here and coming and getting caught in this section. We can see granule buildup. Some sort of maintenance that can be done is kind of clearing this out, because you can see there's reinforced mastic right here, because the only way that the water is really going to get out is through this section right here. Flat concrete tile roof. Tiles are in good shape. Additionally, the solar system that they're going to have installed is going to go in this section. There's a couple cracked tiles that I just pulled back, but if we go over here and look at the chimney, there is an indication of water leak inside, but we can kind of see why. We got duct tape as our flashing here, so we can see our counter flashing has actually been painted over. Right here, this is a metal counter flashing. Well, duct tape's been here to kind of mitigate this problem. You can see the seams actually pulling back. Well, duct tape's not going to be a permanent solution. We're going to have to basically take some mastic to this and reinforce it as best we can. It is definitely a sensitive area. Mastic isn't a permanent fix, but it can get us some life out of it. Again, we can already see where it's going in right here. So definitely an area where we want to do some repair. As far as underlayment, it looks in relatively good shape. What we're going to see is a good black color. We do have that here. It's basically a UDL felt underlayment that they use under these concrete tile homes. Solar array is going to go right here. There was one cracked tile over here. Kind of pulled it back just to see. These should be replaced during the solar project, or we can handle it ourselves. But we can see the underlayment right here. We don't see any discoloration. We don't see any signs of basically deterioration. It looks in relatively good shape, so I like the sign of that underlayment. The problem section over here is going to be this flat roof. Homeowner indicated that they had a tarp brought out during when we had the heavy rains, and the guy who was installing the tarp did exactly what you're supposed to not do, and put little pieces of wood and nailed across basically the whole edge of the roof. Well, what happens is when this tarp's removed and the nails start to rust out and stuff like that, it kind of separates from the torch down, and then water basically is going to travel all the way down these nail holes. We can see this one right here, all the way down the side. To properly do this, you want to take your tarp, you either want to use sandbags or you want to actually nail to the fascia board on the other side, so you never nail into a flat roof. We can see sections like this, trying to see with the sun, where basically I can put my foot and it feels very spongy, very worrisome of wood rot, and very cause for a safety concern. Nails all the way down the sides of this roof. You can see in sections like that and that right here. I never want to do this. This is definitely why the homeowner's having leaks in this section. Recommendation on this section is actually to remove. There's so much damage to the edge that I'm worried about the wood. We definitely need to tear off this torch down and actually redo this and redo any plywood that needs to be replaced, and then actually put on a TPO thermopolymer flat roofing system. It's less prone to humid air, it's got a longer longevity, and we can replace any of the damaged wood. The best way to secure this interlock between the roof and the tiles is to actually pull up a couple tiles right here and actually roof the TPO system underneath about a couple feet to make sure that we have a clean interface between them two and we can get a clean drain off. We'll go ahead and take a bunch of pictures, get this video to the homeowner, and talk about some options. Thank you. Bye.